So this is another video in the series that I'm going to be doing later, but I started it with Depeche Mode's I Just Can't Get Enough. This next video is me with an original track. It's not ideal, the filming that I've been doing, but I thought I'd just show you what the AKAI MPC KEY61 can really do. I think I showed it in the last track with the I Just Can't Get Enough, but here's an original track and you'll be able to hear it all the way through because I own the copyright of the song. So the song's called Hurricane, and what I'm going to do first is just do some footage of the different screens on the MPC while the track plays. So I'll play the whole track first and then we'll dissect it a bit. So to start off, you can see it's called My Hurricane, and this is the kind of default page if you were going to use the AKAI in a pattern mode. So we're going to use it in arrangement mode. So if I just go on arrange, we can see here all the different bits of the song. Down the side here are the instruments, and there's a vocal here as well. So I'm just going to play this from the beginning. So play it like that. I'll put the soundtrack, like I say, of the original music with it.
Didn't understand this. It was something I'd never seen before. A flash of light in the distance, an eerie silence and the thunder roar. The sky was falling, the heat was rising, the air electric and full of haze. Sirens wailing out in the city, banshees of this modern age. Hurricane, you stumbled into existence, a panacea on a Friday night. I was pulled into your reflection. Our eyes became one in the candlelight. The music pacing, our heartbeats racing, the feeling like we all belonged. For a moment we saw each other, our spirits rising in the evening sun. A hurricane, my hurricane. As fast as you came here, you were gone in the morning with the break of light. Now all that's left is the carnage, the trail of destruction. What a pitiful sight. So take
So there's the whole song. Let's dissect it a bit now. Sorry, I can't see what I'm doing here. Okay, so we've got various instruments in it. Get back to the main page. So the first instrument we've got is a piano at the beginning. With the piano we've got a pad also. Then I've on my I bought Software Updates, which is the Mini D wood bass, which is like a monophonic synth, really good sound. Then I've got 3 drum kits, claps, and then this is a clap kit, which are really great sounds. Then I've got the Jura sequence bass, which again is an update that I paid for. The Jura is like a Juno 106, I can't remember the model number, like a Juno synth anyway. Then I've got a kind of metallic sound there, polarized cap, Perk Reso block, a kind of wooden synth near the end, third verse. This is a sound I made. This is a reverse bassoon sample, but I'm just using it as a kind of high soprano sound. And then we've got the lead vox, which I did 2 takes of, and I've just actually settled. I did actually double track them, but I've settled on just one for the mix. So the worst thing about the AKAI, as I've said before, is the keyboard. The black keys are far too small. So if you're in the key of, I actually wrote this in B, you're far too forward in the keys, especially if you've got small hands like me. And then it becomes a problem because of the pivot point. Anyway, I did write this song in B, but that's really for an alto, a woman's voice, woman's voice. I put it in G and it just didn't sound right, so I've actually recorded it in E, which is great because you can set all these up as different little sequences. So, you know, if you were working with a singer, it'd be dead easy to set them up in different keys and then just flip between whichever key was the right key. Another thing about the AKAI that would be really great if they'd have done it was a video out. If you could have taken like a USB out of the somewhere, or HDMI out, and gone into an external monitor, it would have really opened up. As it is, me being 60 plus years, really I could do with wearing glasses to see the size of this screen. But it still works, and a lot of the time you're working on sound anyway, rather than looking at the screen. And the way that you can record stuff on the AKAI, once you get something down as a bed, whether it's a drum or whatever, it's really easy then to work with. And this button here, locate, is great because you can set up locators. It'd be really good if you had probably another how many? There's 6 on here. You could probably realistically do with about 20, but you can alter them. So I'm not going to nitpick over that. And it's got a great facility where you can loop, and you can drop in on the loop points, or you can set up punch in points and out points, which again are really good. So you can sort sort things out one way or another. Advanced MIDI things, I think you struggle with. Like yesterday, I wanted to alter just the velocity of certain notes, and I couldn't find a way to do that. But it's just, you know, it's a little thing compared to what actually you have here. So you have it as a like piano roll kind of view. So you can go in the grid of different things, and depending on what kind of, this is an audio track, of course, so you can cut things up, you can tune things as well. So if your vocals are a little flat on one note, you can pitch it up and things like that. There is also an auto-tune effect, but I find they kind of cause as many problems as they solve half the time, changing notes that you don't want changed. So I've left that off. But it just shows you what a great keyboard this is. The effects are outstanding in that you can alter, not just, you could put effects on the parts, so simple on the parts themselves, like I think in this claps, I use a clap here, I think, and I just wanted the reverb to be altered on that one pad, and so you can go in and do that. You can go into track edit, and that one pad I can actually set up just different effects. So I've got there, you can see reverb there, so that one pad can have different reverb, which is it's just immense, that when you think of how you'd have had to do this in the olden days with a separate effects bus and separate effects unit. It's just mind-blowing. And the way I've actually done the mix on this, again, you've got, so all your instruments, these are all MIDI, no, I was going to say the MIDI instruments, but they're not. They're instruments, they're plug-in instruments on the AKAI. So all these come up, as you can see here. And what I've done, I've actually sent them all, when I started doing the vocals, I sent them all to a subgroup. So all the instrumental parts are going to a subgroup, and you could do this even more with bass parts going to a separate subgroup, because you've got 8 submixers. So as you can see here, submix 1 is lead vox bus, and submix 2 is the instrumental bus. So when you're actually recording your vocals, it's dead easy to actually adjust the overall instrumental bus level to what you're recording your vocals. And once again, it just makes it really easy for mixing things. So like for the final mix here, I've just left them as buses, and just those buses then can go to different outputs, and they're just of course going to output 1 and 2. And you probably saw on the film, the fade out was all automated, which is all done here with this button. You just press it into record basically, and whatever you adjust then, whatever the setups are, it will record and then play back when you have it on green. So it's just a fabulous unit, especially for getting demos or even release products out. I mean, if you heard the beginning of that track, I've got that to 95% of the way probably. I probably need to look at the vocals, maybe auto-tune little sections, maybe raise them up in level, compress it a bit. But 95% of the track is there, and if you were wanting to just demo the track to someone and explain what it is, then yeah, a brilliant way of working, and especially because I haven't actually had the time this year to go through all this. So I'm still finding my way around this as a unit, and I know it will do more things, and the more au fait you get. For example, with the sounds, if I create a new track, if I did a plug-in track, well, the sounds alone, like I said, I've got the MPC KEY61 came with the instruments, so you've got things like this OPX4, Hype, Odyssey, the Mini D I really like. Like I say, I bought Jura, which is this 106 synth, and I mean the software is brilliant to look at, so it gives you a really good idea of what it's all about. And dead easy once again to kind of experiment and get sounds, and just really good. I mean, it's replaced so much of my equipment, and I'm really nitpicking about, you know, things like the screen size, the key size. As you can see, I can still make it work. So that's just a quick video really on the AKAI MPC KEY61. To the next one.